Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. In the name of Allah, and all praise is due to Allah. May the peace and blessings and praise be upon His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My dear brothers and sisters, I want to shed light with you tonight on some very important etiquettes related to fasting and Ramadan. The first of those etiquettes is the intention. The intention is recommended for every night of the nights of fasting for Ramadan. So you were supposed to intend on fasting every day after Isha or before the dawn prayer, before the adhan of Fajr. Because the Prophet ﷺ taught us in the following hadith, مَنْ لَمْ يُبَيِّتُ الصِّيَامِ مِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَلَا صِيَامَ لَهُ. He who does not intend or make the intention of fasting in the night, then there is no fasting for him. That's the first important etiquette. Is it sufficient to intend at the beginning of Ramadan that you are going to fast the whole of the month? Yes, it is sufficient. But what is recommended is that you renew your intention every night. Every night. The second important etiquette is the sahur, the pre-dawn meal. The Prophet ﷺ used to regularly practice and implement having the pre-dawn meal. It used to be part of his daily schedule when fasting, and he highly recommended it and encouraged the ummah to actually take that pre-dawn meal by saying, "Tasahharu fa inna fi sahuri baraka." Have the pre-dawn meal. Indeed, in the pre-dawn meal there is blessings. So the pre-dawn meal is a physical booster especially for those who work and may become tired and lazy and lethargic during their fasting and during their work. So it's very important to have that pre-dawn meal. And thirdly, make sure you preserve your fast during the day, not only from food and drink and sexual desires, but also the rest of your bodily limbs, your eyes, your hearing, your tongue, your hands, your legs. Keep them away, safeguard them, and keep them away from the haram, from falling into sin. One of our dear companions, Jabir radiallahu anhu, used to say, إِذَا صُمْتَ فَلْيَصُمْ مَعَكَ سَمْعُكَ وَبَصَرُكَ وَلِسَانِكَ عَنِ الْكَذِبِ وَالْمَآثِمِ. If you fast, then let your hearing, your eyesight, and your mouth fast with you from lying and from sin. So preserve your fast, preserve your limbs from entering or listening to any haram, seeing any haram, touching any haram, etc. This is very, very important for you so that you gain the most out of your fasting. Fourthly, another very important etiquette is, what do you break your fast on? What do you break your fast on? You break it on fresh dates if they're available. If not, then on dry dates. If not, then on sips of water, as our dear Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do. كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يفطر على رطبات فإن لم يكن رطبات فتميرات فإن لم يكن تميرات حسوات من ماء. So that's three things that the Prophet ﷺ used to break his fast on, and he used to break his fast before the prayer. Before the prayer. That's the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Fifthly, when you break your fast, it's important and recommended that you do the following dua, the following supplication. ذهب الظمأ وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. The thirst has gone and the veins have been moistened and the rewards have been affirmed. That's what the Prophet ﷺ used to supplicate when breaking his fast. One last important etiquette or advice concerning this blessed month is, make sure that you observe the night prayer, the Taraweeh prayers, and observe them with the Imam. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man qama ma'al imam hatta yansarif kutiba lahu qiyamu layla." He who prays with the Imam until he finishes, it will be written for him a full night of prayer. So if you want to earn the reward, this is very important. من قام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. He who observes the night prayer, the Taraweeh prayers, during Ramadan, out of sincere faith and out of seeking Allah's rewards, his sins will be forgiven. If you want to guarantee yourself that reward, then pray with the Imam until the Imam finishes, so that it can be written for you a full night. A lot of our brothers and sisters, unfortunately, are eager, keen in the first days of Ramadan, and they come to the mosque and they pray with the Imam, etc. Then they lag off after a couple of days or during the middle of the days of Ramadan and what have you. So don't fall into that if you want to guarantee yourselves the full rewards of the Qiyam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا